The Premier League season is about to start. Can a Kiwi like myself make the correct prediction? Well, let's find out. Here we go. We have got bottom 3, the relegation. Then near bottom, position 13 to 17. Middle, position 7 to 12. Top 6 and the winners. The popular belief is that the 3 teams that come up typically go down. Last season, I didn't do this, but this season, I am, unfortunately. So, and Coventry. I reckon it's going to be Hull, Ipswich, Coventry. Coventry are the ones more likely to stay up. They definitely have the better chance. Then, in 17th, I have got Crystal Palace. Not necessarily because of their squad, but because of the Europa League, having to play 2 games a week. So, I think they'll do enough to stay up, of course, and because they'll focus on the Europa League. And when they get out, they'll just have the 1 game a week. So I reckon they'll be fine. The same is said for Sunderland. Again, their squad, they haven't really improved on it. And Xhaka can't play 2 games a week at his age. So they will fall off just a little, but again, like Crystal Palace, they'll be fine. Next is a bit of next is Fulham. This team is a bit like, you don't know what could happen. There's a new manager, there's some young players, 2 from Real Madrid. Like, there's a lot that could go wrong or could go right. But I reckon they may just be at the bottom because of how the other teams may perform. Bournemouth, again, I reckon they'll be 17th, 16th, 15th, 14th. I reckon they'll be near the mid-table. Obviously, they have got the Europa League, so it'll be interesting to see how that turns out for them. And they'll probably be focusing on that. And plus, they've got some good players. You've got Alex Scott, they've got Ryan, you got Krupi when he's not injured, and a good solid team as well. Next and 13th is Newcastle. I think there will be a slight drop off, but I think it won't be enough that they won't be fighting relegation. In saying this, it could very well easily be fighting relegation, and it's not out of the question, but I reckon Newcastle will be fine. They've still got somewhat of a spine, even though all the good players have gone. They've changed managers, but they've still got decent players. And 12th, I have got Brighton. Again, they've got Conference League, leading contenders for the Conference League, so it just depends how well they go in that. But overall, I think Brighton, keep chugging along, that'll be perfectly fine. Next, in 11th, I've got Leeds. They could actually go higher. They could also be lower. This is a team that have definitely improved on their squad, with the signings of James Trafford and Harry Wilson as 2 notable ones. And I think over the season, they'll keep ticking along and just gather up some nice points. A good solid base to work on. Next is Nottingham Forest in 10th. They could go either way. Obviously, they got Oliver Glasner, a very good manager, but will he clash with the owner? Who knows? And of course, they've still got good players. They've got Morgan Gibbs-White, they've got Murillo, they've got Chris Wood. I think this is a solid team, and they've also signed a new centre-back from Sporting. So I reckon they'll be solid and a good spot to improve on for the next season. Everton in 9th, I reckon their signings has gone underneath the radar. The swap deal for Brendan Johnson is great. They have signed Hayden Hackney to strengthen their midfield. They have kept Beto and Barry, and they have kept Njai. They've got Pickford still, solid keeper, great keeper. So they've got a good team. It's just about if they can actually get some goals. But they've got Drewsbury Hall in there, and last season was a great season for him. So I'm not too worried about Everton. Next is Brentford in 8th. They have a very good chance of going for European place this season. Obviously, they were so close to getting it last season. I think they were off by 3 goal difference, but they're on the same points as Brighton. Sangari looks good. They've still got Ego Thiago. They've got some more backup, and they've got some more depth, and I reckon with Keith Andrews at the helm permanently as a manager, they will go full at it. In 7th place, I have got Liverpool. There has to be a drop-off for Liverpool. They've lost Salah. Van Dijk's getting older. Alisson's getting older. He may leave. Frimpong's injured. Kirkaz isn't good. And then they've got 3 left wingers and no right wingers. Unless one of the left wingers plays there. Ekitike's injured, so Isak's only going to be playing, and they've got Champions League. Areola has to implement his tactics, which may take a while, and the midfield is just atrocious, with Szoboszlai carrying it, as McAllister, Walt, and Curtis Jones has left. So this will be interesting to see where they go, but I reckon they may struggle just a little. In 6th, I have put Aston Villa. I think there has to be a little bit of a drop-off for Aston Villa. Obviously, they're still good, but they've got Garnacho, which means it's got to be poo. But again, they've still got decent players. They've signed a new right-back in Wan-Bissaka. If Ollie Watkins go, this may be a different story, but I reckon they'll keep him. And they've also got the young striker who played in the UEFA Super Cup, which is looking very promising. They have also sold Konza, which may be a little bit of a struggle, but they've got 50 million to then invest into the squad again, so it should be interesting. And of course, they've still got Martinez as one of the best goalies in the league, in my opinion. Next, in 5th, I've got Spurs. Yes, is this the season that they're going to come back up and not be 17th, potentially? This, is, of course, is a very huge change, but we have seen this change with Man United going from 16th to 3rd last season. They have brought in good players: Tonali, Fernandes, Senesi, Van Hecke. So I reckon they'll be good. I reckon they'll be fine. And they've still got Mickey van der Ven, they've got James Maddison back from injury, and they'll be getting some more players back from injury soon. So that will definitely help them. In 4th, I've got my Man United. This is being recorded the day or night of that, depending where you are in the world, that we're going for Baleba, which is a 3rd midfield, 3 midfield signings. That's what we needed. We can question the quality of them, but it's 3, it's depth, and we just need a left back. If we get a left back, then I think we can push for a title or something else. But maybe a striker, but striker is a different story. I'll make another video on that. But Man United, solid, good team, good players. It's just got to be careful with injuries and with rotation. 3rd is Man City. I think there has to be a bit of a drop-off, as Rodri has now left for Barcelona. So Anderson's going to have to fill that gap somehow. God knows how he's going to do that. But they've still got a very good squad. They've still got Doku, they've still got Foden, they've got Haaland, they've got Donnarumma. Even though he looked very poor against Arsenal in the Community Shield, they've still got good players, but it's just about how Enzo Maresca plays with them. And if Haaland can keep scoring goals and keep getting a good supply to score those goals, that'll be perfectly fine. In 2nd, Chelsea, I reckon they will be going for the title, or at least a cup, with Xabi Alonso. They have to. This squad is looking very good now. They've brought in experience, they've brought in good players. They've got Morgan Rogers as the 10 with Palmer. They've still got Fernandes. They have got João Pedro. They've got Esteban. They've still got Reece James, but questioning where he will play in Alonso's system. And they've got Lacroix. I reckon Chelsea have a very good chance of winning a trophy. And lastly, Arsenal as the winners. Obviously, I think they are the better squad. This is being recorded as the constant deal has been announced. They looked actually decent in the Community Shield. Behold, it is the Community Shield, but they are just a good all-round team. They've got some good individual players, Saka, Gabriel, Raya, but overall they do the job. And I think with the pressure off, they will actually be focused on the Champions League more, I reckon, but the title can still be theirs because other teams around aren't quite up to that scratch. Overall, this could very well change, like Liverpool could very well go higher or lower. Leeds I could see going higher or lower, Everton, Brentford, Nottingham Forest, but I think the teams like Brighton, Sunderland, Bournemouth and Crystal Palace who are in Europe may struggle a bit more. And also my dark horses to stay up is Coventry. So let me know what you think down below and please consider subscribing.